Back in the 50s, 40s, almost every other household was making pottery at that time. There was not too many left. I promised my tribe before I shall leave this earth that I'm going to teach it back. It's going to be my legacy, I guess. If you're visiting Santa Fe, the most exclusive gallery that has traditional pottery is Andrea Fisher. I've been all over the country, never ever seen anything such as her gallery. And the people that work there, they know what they're talking about.
We opened in 1993. We specialize in traditional pottery from all the pueblos of New Mexico, plus a few other Native American communities that also make pottery. My main feeling when I started this business was to be proactive about the fact that there are so many people who know so little about the Native American communities and what they create. We're located about a quarter of a block from the plaza, and the plaza is the main square in Santa Fe in the historic district, which has been around for over 400 years.
Santa Fe is vibrant. It's always been kind of a ragtag community of artists, but all of them all seem to find beauty in the area that is around them, and then that translates into a very vibrant art culture.
Art is a way of life for me. I grew up in a family of jewelers. I'm a traditional potter. Used to be a contemporary potter. Look at that, even Steven.
I would clean his house for him, and from time to time I'll sneak into his office. He'll be telling me how he starts the old traditional way, how he grabs the clay, when he grabs the clay, and how he shifts it, how he makes it. It's pretty interesting in what he does, and it's an eye-opener.
This water is from this little village here. The neighbor, I believe, has its own well. Well, nature has to do with everything about what I do. The clay, the paint, even the weather, it binds everything together, nature itself.
Thomas does everything the traditional hard way. He taught himself how to do it, which is incredibly admirable. There are many self-taught artists, but all of the methods are almost precisely the same. The tools themselves are incredibly basic. The results that those tools produce are wildly complicated and require hours upon hours of effort from each and every person that's in here. Thomas is no exception to that.
The most part I like is the designing part, designing with the wild spinach, because I could get lost in it. Time would just pass, and I could easily do 3-4 pots, and we're talking about very detailed work. There's this type of bird that I'm doing. It kind of looks like a quail. It has that swirl either coming towards the front or to the back. That's my bird that I developed. The fish, I love doing the fish. Everybody loves the fish. There's something about it.
I've been working with Thomas Tenorio for about 25 years. Thomas's technical skill is really quite amazing.
She helped me through my hard times, you know. When I first came into her store, she looked at me and she asked me how much you want for that. And I couldn't even figure out a number in my head. I was in the dark, you know, alcoholism, you know, drug addiction. After I got cleaned up, I put the contemporary stuff away and totally came to the traditional, and that all happened in 2006. 2006 is a very important year for me. I got in the Indian market, I got in the Smithsonian show, I got in the Herd show. I got sober that year. I mean, wow, what a big turnaround. If it vibrates, it's got a little crack in there. So as you can see, no crack in this one.
Would you like some iced tea or some water?
Sure.
When you come into the Pueblo, just don't be shy when you're asked to come in and eat. Santa Fe is diverse. Every culture comes together, and not just only the people, but the art, the pottery, the paintings, the jewelry, everything.
Pottery has been around here for thousands of years. I want people to know that we're still here. We're not gone. We're not extinct.
Cheers. Cheers.